Ladies and gentlemen, it's time. It's Thursday. It's Korner Booth Pregame.
No debate, cause it's all. I'm too official, got the drip, I got the sauce. Bring the proof when it's time to tell the truth. I'll be at the corner booth, find me in the corner booth, yeah. Still standing and defiant. Slay the competition, cause I'm walking like a giant. Bring the proof when it's time to tell the truth. I'll be at the corner booth, find me in the corner booth.
Love to see this team add another receiver, whether that's trade or free agency.
That's okay. Pittsburgh's the AARP retirement home.
There's a bunt record. That person's never going to have to worry about that thing ever getting broken.
I hate analytics. I think has ruined the game I grew up loving.
I will do unspeakable things for the Giants to win this rule.
Oh, pause. I hate technology. I really do. Welcome in. It's our 7-year anniversary. Somehow our show survived 7 damn years. Got a fun show planned for you. It is Thursday. I am more than grateful and excited, scared, and above all else, needing a drink. So, here's one. Nice. It's good whiskey. All right. We got a great show today. We have a special guest who has been around for more Korner Booth episodes than almost anybody except Matt and me. We have a loaded six-pack. It's our first NFL loaded six-pack of the season, which is going to be very fun. And Thursday Night Football. I'm curious to see what Matt thinks. I already made my parlay this morning. Everyone knows I'm now unfortunately on Team Patriots for these games, which I feel really bad about, but at the same time, Matt understands my plight. So, all that aside, it's going to be a good show. And yes, I know I look like a really bad, like LA strip mall talent agent, but I don't care. I'm just happy the suit fits me and I hate wearing ties. So because I have a big neck. So I thought the sunglasses was kind of cool. My hairline doesn't look as bad as I thought it was going to on this show. So we're good. Maybe I'll go, hatless less often, but, even though it still looks like you can land a 747 on my forehead. Either way, joining us now is my co-host, looking just as spiffy as me. Ladies and gentlemen, Jake Smigglesworth, Swagoo, Matt Ordazzo.
What is going on? Hey, I like how your chin strap came back pretty quickly.
Yeah. Listen, like it was before my third date with my girl, and I said I freaked out. I was like, "Oh crap, it's gonna look terrible." Listen, I don't miss my goatee. I hate it. It makes my face look like pointed at my chin. I prefer a little music on the sides, and also it's almost winter, so we're gonna have a lot more of the. We're bringing back the Viking beard at least till about March, barring job interviews and such. But yeah, no, beard looks good, almost as good as yours, Matty boy. Dude, happy 7 years, brother.
Yeah, it's been fun. It's been a fun ride being with the Korner Booth for these last 3.5 years or so,
Yeah.
Almost 4 years in April. So it's been a wild ride. We've the show's grown a lot, and it's good to be here for the 7th year.
And we got two newbies who we love dearly from the 3rd and 10 podcast, who's kind of like our little brother podcast. We treat them with love and respect as always. First off, a man who deserves a standing ovation, about an hour and a half long. He's not only our master of clips, he's our producer. He is our moral compass. And yet he always seems to be the one who almost gets us always canceled. Ladies and gentlemen, our producer, the handsome gent from California himself, Nathan Wynn.
Jared, Matt, good to see you both. 7 years for you guys. Congratulations. I'm glad to be part of now, one or 2 years of it now.
You're going on year 3, buddy.
Oh, year 3. Holy crap, time is flying. I'll always remember how I got the producer role here. I got a random call from Jared when I was sitting on my bed, and
Nate was in trouble.
We talked for like 30 to 45 minutes, and Jared was giving me all this advice and invited me to hop on the show and see how it would go. And ever since the first episode, it's been a blast. It's been fun. I've been able to learn and grow into my role here, along with being able to host the podcast I do with Brian. who I'm thankful for as well. But most importantly, I thank you, Jared. I thank you, Matt, for welcoming me in with open arms. And I'm looking forward to see what we do for the next few years, man. It's been a whole lot of fun. And I'm always thankful every day that I get to be a part of this show with you guys. And
hell yeah, brother.
I do. Yes, sir. So
buddy, you are literally the greatest assets of the show. Yes, me and Matt are the tips of the spear, but like, dude, you are literally the whole, like, everything else. Like, you're the support system, you're the comedy relief, and you're the moral compass, because sometimes we know I can go a little off the rails, and so can Matt. So to have you here, to have you be like the best, like, I don't think it really, like, as a number 2 does you justice, because you are such a important person on this show. So we appreciate you, but I really do.
I appreciate you, boss. Thank you so much.
You know what made me greater? If he finally watches Gran Torino.
Right?
I lost the point. Yeah, you can dock me off. I'll take it.
Yep.
Right
oh my God, Brian, he's down.
Yeah, snitch.
I remembered it yesterday. I was scrolling through TV and it was on.
No.
I completely forgot. Nate, you almost got away with it.
No, I completely forgot to. I took off a point just now. I had 41. Now I'm back to 40.
He made it 5 minutes and like 37 seconds of the show.
You know, I actually had a chance to watch it yesterday
on our game
during my
anniversary
shift.
show.
Dang it, man! It's all good. So it's every week where I lose a point, so I can watch it next week and not losing.
We'll knock it down to a half a point going forward.
Okay, I'll watch it by next week. I actually have the entire next week off because my birthday is next week. So
hell yeah, man!
You can be 24,
25,
25.
25.
Wow, Nate, about 2 more years, it goes downhill.
That's a lie. It actually goes uphill if you actually take care of yourself.
Yeah, unless you have injuries.
I'm just taking shots now.
I'm entering my prime.
That a boy. That's the way to look at it. It's 25 through 35, Nathan. That's how you do it.
And I did legs at the gym, and I had to sit for about 5 minutes afterwards, just so I didn't. If I got up right away, I was going down.
Ooh.
I need timely rest before I even get off the machine.
You know what?
It's like you're sitting at the machine real quick, and then you get off. Like, all right, catch your breath real quick.
You know what the craziest part about all this is? When we talk about, like, I feel better at 30 than I did at 25. I mean, then again, it was a pretty simple equation. I take better care of myself now, because if I don't, it hurts more now. But like Matt, you said you did leg day. I just did 4 straight days at the gym, and I feel like I got hit by a truck. But I mean, you know, more protein, less beer, less whiskey. Sorry. Less just processed crap and more whole foods. You feel great. Dude, hey, listen, I'm down below 275 for the first time since before COVID. So there we go.
We're living sprouts. And let me tell
I'm
you,
all about that broccoli, chicken, and beef, bro.
I'm pretty much that, except I sub the Brussels sprouts in there. But let me tell you, man, that regulates you. Tell you. You think you're going in once a day? You better.
Listen, I'm used to Nate making the jokes. Are getting us chucked out of here?
Trust me, there'll be plenty as the show goes on, I assume.
Yeah, I agree. Ooh. Also, listen, AJ Brown is right in his comments. I think him and Jalen and Jeff Lurie and Nick need to have a sit down, and they all need to kick Kevin Patullo square in the raspberries, and we'll call it a day.
I love Chipotle. I had Chipotle.
I hate it.
Ago.
I despise it. This is why me and AJ Brown get along so well. It always makes our stomach upset.
Hell no.
I despise this. I legit will refuse Chipotle. I will starve myself before I eat there.
I hope my co-host likes Chipotle. I never asked him about it, but
well, we're about to ask him. Ladies and gentlemen, great transition. Co-host of 3rd and 10, Giants, Notre Dame, and Mets fan. Yikes, that's a combo. But he's a Connecticut boy, and we love him to death. Ladies and gentlemen, Brian Germanaro.
What's up, boys? Congratulations on 7 years. Happy to be a part of the celebration.
Thank you both of y'all for dressing up. I appreciate it. I mean, listen. I'm wearing basketball shorts and hey dudes below the waist, so it's like it's that's.
Oh yeah, I got sweatpants on.
Oh yeah, this is. I walk in my dad's office just to say what up to him quick, and I'm like, Dad, this is my virtual interview outfit. He goes, it's good to look. I'm like, right? I know. I don't even tuck the shirt in, but like honestly, this worked for my interviews at iHeartRadio. This worked for any job interviews I've done since, like virtual interviews. It was really funny. The first time I did one of those interviews, I legitimately had to tie a tie. I had to remember how to do it. Because it'd been like years. I've worked blue collar for most of my life. So going back to a white collar interview was like, do I take my earrings out? Do I clean my line a little bit? But it was ended up being all good. But yeah, buddy, I listen, Bri. We got a fun week ahead of us. Famous Jameis. I prayed for days like this. Nate knows exactly how excited I am right now. Like, I am so amped up to watch this man throw for 450 yards, 5 interceptions, and 4 touchdowns. And I'm so ready.
I can't wait. It makes Giants football fun. It might not be good, but it's going to be fun. Which all I can ask if we're not going to be good.
Also, I mean, this is your first game out, Brian Dable. Glory, glory, hallelujah.
Exactly. It felt like the scene from Shawshank when he climbs out of the sewer and he's just in the rain.
All Giants fans out. My favorite thing was there's Eagles fans talking around like they're trying to reach out to Brian Dable saying, hey, listen, you should sign with the Eagles for the rest of the year as an offensive consultant like Matt Patricia did. I'm like, no, we saw how bad that went in 2023. Stop it. Get some help. I thought about something today because we're speaking of Philly quick, and I'll make this point before we go. We're going to talk about it during the six-pack, obviously. But one of the biggest things I thought about, because I watched the film breakdown of Monday night's game. First of all, I felt so vindicated watching Jalen Phillips make ridiculous play over ridiculous play over ridiculous play. I felt so much vindication. I was like, I knew it. This is why we draft Hurricanes. They're built different. And secondly, I was like so hyped. And also, now we can rotate Jahad Campbell and Kobe Dean and Jalix Hunt and Nolan Smith and BG and Jalen Phillips. And now our defense is scary again because our defense was so good up in the front seven, it made Adoree Jackson look comparable. And I was like, holy crap, I like this. I was like, so this is what it's like again. I forgot about how this felt. But I just wanted to say Jalen Phillips, I think, might be the biggest acquisition of free agency. I mean, of the trade deadline, because I think he made Philly's defense good to elite again, which is kind of like, because I said this to my buddy before when I was at the gym. I'm like, that defense is so talented. They literally just need the offense to score 20 points and they'll win.
Yeah.
Because, the test is going to be Detroit, obviously, right? But Jared Goff is notorious for having problems against a collapsing pocket. Listen, I had Lions fans talking smack to me all week, and I still do, but
Lions fans?
Yeah, I know like 5 or 6 actually.
I'm not saying that they're fans.
Lions
obviously,
fans are fun.
They're a great organization now. They obviously have plenty of fans. I just don't. I've never met one in Connecticut.
I've met 7 or 8 in my travels, either in Connecticut or just at this show. Or, I mean, obviously the fantasy football show, I've met a couple of them, but like in Connecticut, I have a couple. I definitely think they're more coming out of the woodwork now because of the MCDC era, but definitely a fun group of people. I will say that right now. But that is going to be one of our 6-pack games, obviously, because it is the Sunday Night Football game. I get to hear Chris Collinsworth gush over Patrick Mahomes while he talks about Jared Goff and Jalen Hurts. I get to see Jared. AJ Brown attack physically and verbally Terry and Arnold and the rest of that underwhelming secondary minus Brian Branch.
To torch him, he has to be targeted first.
Well, he will, because I feel like if Kevin McCullough doesn't stop this, Big Dom might put him in a meat grinder or something. I'm not sure. Listen, this Philadelphia Eagles team, they're too damn good to have this kind of squabble. Just get your best guy the ball. It's not rocket science. But then again, listen, that was just a rough game. Green Bay's defense is phenomenal. Philly's defense is phenomenal. It was 23 degrees outside up there. And it just seemed like everything that could have gone wrong went wrong, and we still ended up winning. So I'll take it. Because remember, boys, you know the motto. They don't ask how, they ask how many.
No, Manny.
Yeah, I don't know what you were saying over there, but that's going to be on the tomb.
Sorry.
Lord, forgive me. All right.
Sometimes, boss, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. You text us sometimes, and I just gotta double read it low key.
Okay, this is not anything new. You guys, my boss, my coworkers, my family, my friends, my girlfriend, you guys all have the same reaction. I should have voice to text taken away from me.
I thought you typed that shit.
No, that's voice to text, baby. I'm so lazy. If I can type a text out verbally, I do it every single time. Obviously, if I'm typing out something private, I don't want people in the room hearing. Obviously, I'll type that with my fingers. But it's like, dude, if I can say it, or if I'm in the truck, Oh, the truck's the worst. The microphone in my truck is terrible.
Oh, yeah.
Also, because the microphone guard on it fell off like 2 years ago, so I've been kind of rolling with just this little dangly microphone hanging above my noggin. But either way, I'm excited. Also, in about, I'd say roughly about half hour or less, maybe a little less, our guests will be our guest of honor will be showing up tonight. So let's talk some. He'll obviously have his prediction about Thursday Night Football. I want to take a shot quick. Not a physical shot. I want to fire a shot off at a certain reporter. So I watched the video, and I'll shout out the creator later. Actually, I could find his video right now. I'm going to mute my phone, make sure I don't start it. It was on TikTok. Now, you guys know I'm a very big advocate of men's mental health, right? You know, my boy Cruz comes on not yet, Nathan. 5 minutes. You guys know, obviously, I'm a big fan of men's mental health. And I really try to always be there for my, obviously our boy Cruz, very big advocate for it. All the organizations that, we try to plug them off, and even everything down to the suicide hotline. Mental health in football is so big, and I got to take my sunglasses up to make sure I find the correct video. I want to shout out this creator, make sure he gets his flowers. I have a very big problem with media who doesn't respect a player's boundaries. And Diana Rossini, to me, is officially dead to me. Like, I hate her. I despise her. I despise everything about her. Her interview on Barstool actually made me so mad I had to shut it off because I wanted to scream at her until I was blue in the face. The name of the TikTok page is Real Takes. Go check him out. He calls out The Athletic and that schmuck Diana Rossini on point. I never agree with Aaron Rodgers on too many things, but I agree with him how useless of a reporter she is. I'm sorry. I respect guys like Shefty, Mort, rest in peace. Mike Garofalo, my dog. Sal Palantonio, respect. Obviously, Daniel Jeremiah, Pete Schrager, the GOAT, Jay Glazer. Diana, even Josina Anderson, as much as she's controversial, she does nail good stories. But, dude, I am so sick of Diana Rossini's bullshit. I really am. And, Nate, you can clip this. I'll call her straight out. Because her attacks on A.J. Brown this season have been effing disgusting. I'm appalled. He is a big advocate for men's mental health, and it's a big problem in this country. And I hate to get serious on our 7th anniversary, but A.J. Brown's one of my favorite players, even before he came to Philadelphia, and he will be even after he leaves, whenever that's going to be. But I want somebody to go back and check. I think it was an actual, there was an actual number. It was over a couple hundred tweets about A.J. Brown by Diana Rossini, trying to force this narrative and force this trade. And her reasoning was vibes. She didn't buy the narrative, so she kept trying to force it. Yes, he's a very verbal player. Yes, he wants the ball because he's a top 5 talent receiver talent-wise. Production-wise, when he gets the ball, he's a top 5 receiver. I don't want to hear that you want to force a trade. You're trying to force this narrative, force a trade. When Adam Scheffner, who's the best in the business right now, Shefty, Garofalo, Rap Sheet, those are the guys in charge. Those are the good ones. Nate, I almost want to delete our DM to her about coming on our show because I'm so appalled that we even sent her a message. When they're making fun of this take, he's absolutely not getting traded. That's a code for shut up. Stop forcing this narrative. I don't know who in the Cowboys or Giants or Patriots organization paid for you to keep pushing this through, or some idiot in the Athletic is trying to force this narrative. Stop going at a player and trying to force this whole thing about mental health. Listen, the schmucks on First Take and Get Up, they're not schmucks. They're actually really great reporters, and I've actually met some of these guys in person when I took a tour of ESPN. They're great people. But they do it for clicks. So do you. But it's what you said on Barstool's interview on Part of My Take, where it was just saying oh, it just didn't fit the vibe. I didn't like how it sounded. It's that's not your job. You're a reporter. Report. I'd kill for your job. I'd work every night of my life just to get your job, to your access. And I thank God every day for it. but yet you squander it by taking a shot at a guy who's just trying to help out his mental health and trying to help his team win a game. Yeah, he's demanding the ball. You know how many other Hall of Fame receivers who don't have a ring demanded the ball? The list is like 40 miles long. That's what wide receivers do. I don't know what A.J. Brown did to piss in your Cheerios, but, lady, screw off. Diana Rossini, you're dead. Dead to me. Like, I used to have so much respect for you as a journalist because you were good. Yeah, you annoyed some people, but, like, this is almost basically bullying on a man who defends mental health. So that's my 2 cents about it. Screw Diana Rossini. She's dead to me. She's the worst reporter in the world. And before you come at me saying it's because she's a woman, I couldn't care if it was a guy or a girl. If it was a guy, I'd probably be going at her even harder. Like, I have no issue with Mina Kimes, Josina Anderson, Colleen Wolfe, any of these people. You know why? Because they're good at their job. Diana Rossini's not. She misused her access, and the Athletic should be ashamed of her. And she should be ashamed of herself. That's my take. And I don't care if she comes at me for it. Great. Bring it on, lady. Because you went at a guy who's trying to do something good for this world. You're a piece of crap. You are.
I should have big screened you.
Yeah, and also the fact that her husband isn't a real Eagles fan if he stood by this and watched it. Just saying.
Her husband's an
Is that
Eagles
personal?
fan?
Sure. Yeah,
Apparently her husband's an Eagles fan. Not a real one, though, because he would have told her to stop this. Knock it off. But I don't care. I had to get that off my chest. That made me so angry. Like, I'm literally sitting there at the gym on a Tuesday reading this article. And shout out to Real Takes again. It was a great article. I made a great video. I guess mid-form. But, yeah, he nailed it on the head. It's disgusting. It's appalling. And you know what the worst part is? I'm wearing shades right now, so I look even more pissed off. It hides about how pissed off I really am, because you can see it in my eyes. But that's all I got to say about this. Men's mental health is not something to make a joke about, and mental health in general isn't. Like, that's why, like, I'm such a big advocate for it. But men unfortunately have less support systems, and the fact that professional athletes trying to speak out about it. AJ, we support you, brother. We're a fan of you on this podcast, and keep doing what you're doing. Keep fighting the fight for us.
As long as you don't ever torch the Giants, that's all I ask for. Sorry,
no,
Matt.
Keep torch everybody. Go scorch stuff. Let's do this.
She covers the Jets, and she always tries to break some big stories with some other colleagues from the Athletic. And every single time she breaks a big one, whether it's coaches or players, somebody comes out and just refutes the report and everything. And it just always comes this big controversial thing of whether it is or isn't accurate. And she's just always looking for like that big story to just kind of take the Jets down even more. I'm like, what are we doing here? It's just I could just care less about the reporting.
Well, there's a guy who writes for the Philadelphia Eagles named L.A. Shore Parks. I've given up on him. I think he's a loser, but he at least knows when to stop. This Rossini thing, that's what pisses me off. No wonder Aaron Rodgers hates her guts. Or is it Aaron Rodgers hates her guts? I can't remember.
Probably.
It is, I swear it is. I thought Rodgers, but like, and shout out to AJ for not calling her out, because I would have. I'm like, lady, you got some issue with me? Like, what the hell's your problem? Also, to the Athletic, like, I almost applied for a job at your place. Honestly, I kind of don't want to even come near you now. It's kind of
she talks well about the Giants, low key. I ain't gonna lie.
Maybe she's a Giants fan. Maybe that's why she's coming at AJ.
Maybe.
It's sad. Shoot. It really is. Listen, do not abuse your platform, especially a modern. Like, listen, what we just saw with the Cowboys player passing away with Kyron Lacey months ago. Mental health in football, especially football, is at a very pivotal, very volatile point right now. And seeing people force fake narratives and placing blame and diva status and all stuff on people, it's not cool. So thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I'm done being a buzzkill. I just want to get that off my chest on my show because it really pissed me the F off. So there we go. All right. So, boys, Thursday night football.
Come on, Matt. I know Matt's excited. Come on, Matt.
We'll get into it.
Yeah, come on.
So
Just
right now, I have a parlay going. Drake May over plus 210 passing, Trevion Henderson plus 80 rushing, Trevion Henderson anytime touchdown, and Patriots money line. Because I know the fines. I will not touch this spread with a 10-foot pole. I do not care. You know why? Because it's Thursday. Thursday games are a cluster F, okay? They have been. They always will be. It's the only time the Giants felt relevant when they beat us on Thursday. This is the thing.
Fair, that was the first Thursday win in a decade, so.
Congratulations. It's a blind squirrel finding a nut. So,
exactly.
Yeah, at least you acknowledge it, right? So my biggest thing right now, the Patriots are moving, right? Their offense looks night and day now that they have Trevion Henderson. I love Ramondre Stevenson. He's a fun back, but he's a number 2. He's always been a number 2. We've tried to make him a number 1 running back. If anything, he's a B1 running back, not a B. Like most guys, like a Tanks Big B, or like a B2 to Saquon being an alpha back, kind of like the top tier guys. Ramondre Stevenson has top tier running back talent. That man is so explosive, and once he gets his pads square with the goal line and takes off, oh, you ain't catching him. And a guy asked me today, actually a Lions fan, ironically, he's like, who do you like better, him or Junkins? I said, listen, I love Junkins' power, his balance, and he's got just enough burst to make it hurt. Junkins, to me, seems like a higher-end version, like a Le'Veon Bell with burst, or like a shiftier Tank Bigsby, right? That was my vibe with Junkins. Trevion Henderson, to me, is a bigger, faster, more powerful Phillip Lindsay. Gets square, hits the gas, and he's out. Like there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it, right? Not like as shifty out of the backfield like a Jamal Charles, but similar type where he's just blazing speed, right? And I'm so happy for the Patriots fans that Mike Vrabel finally grew a brain, or at least reconnected his brain to his spinal cord, and said, hey, I have this number 2 running back who is so damn fast, he got all the fantasy and scouts going crazy. Maybe he can help us win a game. And lo and behold, against the Buccaneers, dude drops a 40 burger or 30 burger, depending on what kind of league you're in. So, congrats, Trevion. Well earned, well deserved. You were my pick for offensive rookie of the year, at least my secret pick. I can't remember who I actually took.
You took Jackson Dart. That's what you took.
I did?
No, I don't remember.
I mean, you could have honestly, you could have sold on it.
Thought he would take a Jackson.
This season has been so up and down. I don't even remember who I took as offensive rookie of the year.
I feel like it would have been like Tet McMillan, because we were high on the Panthers in the beginning.
We were high on the Panthers. I mean, listen, they're hanging around. They might be the last wild card team.
Maybe you took Cam Ward.
Even though I don't know what kind of stinker they dropped last week. Woo, that smelled. But
yeah.
Speaking of stinkers, hey, A.D. Mitchell's playing tonight, Matt. You excited?
Oh, you know what his receiver line was at like noon? It was like 13.5.
I was going to say 19.
I slammed the over. Why not?
Yeah.
Slam the over.
I mean, he can get one catch and get that as long as he doesn't,
Is John Mechie's playing too, right? John Mechie?
Yeah, John Mechie's playing. And so is Adonai Mitchell. Garrett Wilson's obviously out. Our rookie corner, Azariah Thomas, is out. And then we've got some bench guys are out.
How do you feel about Jeremy Ruckert?
I don't.
Thank you very much. 1 second.
All right. Well, it's kind of fitting we're talking Patriots Jets, because we have a Patriots fan waiting in the wings. Ladies and gentlemen, this man is the host of the Tailgate in the Quad podcast, which, by the way, I went on Tuesday and it released Wednesday. We had a blast. I got to crap on my Hurricanes for a minute and every other ACC coach. And we got our usual shenanigans about maybe telling LSU to self-report some sanctions so they can get out of Brian Kelly's contract. All the fun stuff. But this man is one of my closest friends on the whole planet. He is an awesome human being. And the mom jokes come free. Ladies and gentlemen, from Tailgate in the Quad, our boy Kev.
What's up? I was actually told to stop making mom jokes, so those don't come free anymore. You got to pay for them.
Oh.
High tide, right, Kev?
Oh
No.
Oh, man. Come on.
Kev,
One day, right?
Nate, we said at his wedding. At that point, it was kind of like that kind of sailed the ship at that point.
Yeah, but like there has to be one day where Kevin's like he accepts the fact that it's high. Okay,
no.
If Bama wins the chip,
Have you met this man? He does not accept things like this.
The day that I accepted that was funny was the first time I saw that commercial. About the 75th time, which again was during the same game, I couldn't do it anymore.
That's fair. That's fair.
Confirm. But Kev, we're happy to have you, buddy, as always. We're talking tonight's game. Now, we heard Matt's pessimistic view of the Jets' outcome on offense. How are you feeling as a Patriots fan tonight?
If the Patriots somehow lose this game, I don't even care about covering. I care, they should. But if they lose this game, I am never going to talk about football in front of a camera behind the mic ever again. I'll be done. We just went through 2 straight 4-13 seasons. If the Patriots manage to lose tonight to the New York Jets, this will be the low point. I don't care how the rest
barring
of the
catastrophic injury, barring catastrophic injury, right? Like that's your get out of jail free card here.
That's true, but also that would be an even lower point if we had an injury so bad. You could put in Josh Dobbs at quarterback. You could put in Tommy Cutlets at quarterback. You could put in you could get Steve Grogan out there out of retirement and put him in at quarterback, and they would manage to beat the Jets still.
I have no opposing argument. I mean, there's no strength on that defense. I mean, you know what? You can probably throw in Brian Hoyer.
Hoyer, the destroyer. Oh my God, I love it. You know what the biggest part about this game is to me is like I just want Mike Vrabel to stop self-sabotaging his offense. That's all I want. Well, just use TreVeyon Henderson.
The ball.
It's okay.
He started last week.
I know, and it was great in fantasy for me every league except for the one I really needed him in. Thanks, Justin. It's almost like the guy's a talented running back, and he's probably besides like he honestly because I had him ranked higher than Amari Hampton. Honestly, I love Hampton as a running back, but I like TreVeyon Henderson a bit more because he's a dynamite with legs, just runs faster than anybody around him.
I think Mondre either has some dirt on Vrabel or TreVeyon hit on Vrabel's wife. I think that's the only two possibilities for why. Daughter, maybe, but I think wife would be really crossing a line. I think that's the only reason why you could possibly give. And New England media has tried to spin it like, oh, well, he has been great in pass protection. Yeah, probably because you haven't played him all year. He's a rookie. They're not going to be. I don't care that he was really good at pass protection in college. These are different animals. You had 11 guys you had to worry about in college. Maybe 2 or 3 of them on a really good team were going to the NFL. In the NFL, you have 11 guys that are in the NFL. So it's expected there's going to be growing pains, but to just basically refuse to play him throughout the season was bordering on coaching malpractice. Now, no one's going to care. The Patriots are 8-2. No one thought they were going to be this good, but it was still kind of annoying to see. I'm glad that I don't want to say he learned his lesson, but we figured it out for Tampa, and hopefully that continues.
And conveniently, they started to learn that TreVeyon Henderson is a really good running back a week ago, just in time for tonight. They could have waited until next week. They did not.
They were just trying to keep him fresh for the Jets game.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah. Exactly. Just keep him healthy on that turf, man.
Man, you wait, Kev, when John Mechie and Tyler Johnson and Adonai Mitchell and yeah. You're ready.
I do want to say I love John Mechie, but with the AD Mitchell trade, that was actually so smart. He can't cross the goal line with the ball, so just send him to a team that doesn't get near the goal line. It's genius.
Hey, the last time we had a rookie like that get to the goal line and drop it like that, it was Malachi Corley, and they were like, "You're too good for this. We need you to go." So it's
that's exactly how that meeting went. I guarantee it.
As long as he could just drop it at the 1,
right?
He's gonna drop it at the 1
eventually. Yeah, right.
And then just like feed the ball to Breece Hall like 3 times, get stuffed, and then kick the field goal. Nick Folk revenge game.
Oh yeah, totally. I think my favorite part of this tonight is. The weather is okay right now, but it's getting cold up in the Northeast. I want a hilarious Jets-Patriots moment. Is that too much to ask? Like, I'm not asking for a butt fumble, but I'm asking for like a triple tipped interception or Justin Fields getting tripped up by his own coach running down the sideline, or can we get like Drake May getting his helmet knocked off and still hitting a throw down field? Like, I want some common hilarity tonight, like, because we know the Jets are going to lose. But, like, I want to see some comedy, right? Like, I want to see something funny. And also, I want to see the Jets put up a fight for a little bit. I don't want this to be, like, 45-3 at half. I would love it to be, 35-21 final score. Like, give the Jets some fight. Give them some punching. Like, I want to see the Patriots have to actually earn this a little bit.
No more fumbles. I lived through the butt fumble. Then there was the Geno Smith around the back fumble where he tried to just like basketball style throw the ball behind him. It's the Malachi Corley at the 1 yard line going into the end zone. No more fumbles, please.
No more. What about I don't think Aaron Glenn has announced a starter. I know there were questions with Justin Fields, but How would you feel about, and Brian earmuffs, Justin Fields wide open, running downfield, trips at the 35?
Oh, Daniel Jones style. Or gets a hamstring strain or whatever right in the play and then just drops it, fumbles it, falls to the ground, grabs his leg, and then you guys return it to the house.
Well, I was trying to go no fumbles for you, but that would also be hilarious.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
that Matt's
like
version is way funnier.
It is. I shouldn't have said that. I just said no fumbles, and I just went against my own. You know, maybe that's just us. You know what? Do the fumble. It's what we know.
Beyond brand.
I think the Jets, though, should go down to the MAC. They might give UMass a run for their money. I think that is what would make Jets fans happiest.
I'll take
I
UMass.
mean,
Give me BC.
45-3, and they're lighting off fireworks. That's pretty embarrassing.
I love college football. It's so stupid, and that is one of the dumbest things I've seen.
That was a Notre Dame game, right?
No,
that was
UMass
last night.
versus
That was
Northern
UMass and-
Illinois.
Yes, UMass Northern Illinois last night.
It was 45-3. UMass kicked a field goal to make it 45-6. Fireworks go off.
And like a display went off. Like not just like one firework, like pyrotechnic fireworks went off.
Maybe they were celebrating a cover because I could
Maybe
see
that's
UMass,
what didn't make sense.
I could see the spread being 41 points. So they're covering. That's important.
They're doing the Lord's work right there. All right. We always do this every single week, and we try to keep it as up and above the brim as possible. We're going to go around the horn. We're going to do our first touchdown prediction, our score, and our game prediction. And then we'll go on to the part everyone's here for, the six-pack. So, without further ado, we'll start with our guest of honor, my co-host from seasons 2 through season 10, Kev, or season 9?
Oh.
We're going with 2021.
I was making appearances in season 1 too, I think.
Yeah, appearances season 1, appearances like more frequently season 9. So I'd say no. Let's just say for continuity purposes, season 2 through 8, Kev was my co-host.
Yeah, we did a soft launch of me. Then I was a full-time appearance, and then I just made guest appearances in season 9.
And then he's disappeared into the ether and pops up once a year like Groundhog Day.
Yeah, they killed me off, and now I'm making an appearance. It's like General Hospital. Like everyone thought I was dead. I'm back. Everyone's shocked by it.
It's like
we need like the gift from like Friends. What was it? It's Friends, right? Where like the Matt LeBlanc's character pops up and goes, "I'm back, baby!" Like I need one with Kevin's face doing that. Like seriously, like just give me that kind of, or like the Undertaker Resurrection, something like that, where it's just like Kev pops up with a thumbs up because I'm back. Oh, it's always a holiday when Kev's here. So Kev, first touchdown prediction.
Christian Gonzalez, pick 6.
Ooh, going spicy. I like it. So, yeah. Pat Steen, special teams. Nice. Lucky for you, any defensive touchdown or special teams touchdown counts for that bet. Brian, first touchdown prediction.
I'm going to go Mac Hollins.
Ooh. One-time Super Bowl champ with the Philadelphia Eagles. Respect it. I am going with the chalk, not only because he's on my fantasy team, but also because I am a stand for this kid. I love his game. Trevor Henderson.
I mean, whenever we play the Patriots, they always burn us in the tight end position, so I'm going to take Hunter Henry.
Ooh. They did offer me an increased odds for a Hunter Henry anytime touchdown. Maybe DraftKings know the fix is in.
Nate, are you going clean sweep Patriots first touchdowns?
What if no one scores a touchdown?
I'm out.
Yeah.
What? What? I'm just suggesting. Hey, the Packers-Eagles game almost ended in a tie. I almost called it on Monday.
No, it didn't.
Any vibes.
No, he didn't even get to overtime.
If McManus made the damn field goal and then would be 10-10, I mean, based off how both.
Yeah, and if I won the lottery, McManus is terrible. There's a reason he hasn't had a starting kicking job in years. Dude, that ball was even tipped. He shanked that so bad. I thought he was playing golf.
Wait, is Jennings playing tonight, Kevin, the running back?
Oh, that I'm not.
They called up Dearness Johnson like an hour ago.
Yeah, I doubt it.
Ramondre is out too, I believe. So
yeah,
they're probably
Dearness Johnson.
Give me Dearness Johnson.
Boo!
What? It could be fun. He just gets some
Nate, we need you to say like John Metz here or something.
No. Okay, fine. Tyler Johnson. Okay, there.
No, fair enough.
You're welcome.
All right.
Well,
All right. Prediction time. I'll start the wheel of fortune here. Give me the Patriots 38. Jets. I'm going to say they're put up some points tonight for some reason. I don't know why. Something's in my head telling me the Jets are going to score more than 28. So give me 38-28 final score.
You think the Jets are going to score 28?
I'm up for some fun, boys.
They couldn't even throw the ball last week.
Who's scoring the 28?
I'm going to say at least one special teams touchdown, kick return, punt return. We're going to see a fan skydive in, steal the football from Drake and score. They'll count that for 2 touchdowns. And then, I don't know, make it something. I'm calling John Mechie's going to have a good game tonight. For some reason, I feel it in my bones.
I got you. Matt, I got you.
Buffalo Trace in your cup?
This is Angel's Envy, and this is my first drink of the night, so I'm actually feeling okay.
That's going to be what I buy next.
Matt, I got you. 7 field goals by Nick Folk and then a punt return touchdown.
Ooh,
that's how he was going 28.
The Jets are 7 field goals.
Honestly, I've watched Vinatieri do it when he played for the Ravens, or not the Ravens, right? Ravens?
He played for the Colts and the Patriots. Those are
Who the hell was the kicker for the Ravens when they had like McNair that one year? It was a famous kicker. I just know he hit like 50. It was like it was Vinatieri against the McNair and the Ravens. He hit like 5 field goals in the game.
Billy Cundiff?
Sure, but I don't care. But listen, the Ravens hit 15 points off of just field goals and won 15-14. It was crazy.
2 things. One, Billy Cundiff was electric before that playoff miss. 2, Jared, you said that was your first drink of the night. What about the afternoon?
I did have one Miller Lite with my dad after when I brought my one after he's doing some tinkering out in his shed. But I've only had 2 drinks today, and this will be my third and last one. So I tried.
You've had a whiskey and a water.
What?
I said you've got to have a whiskey. You've had a whiskey and a water. You got to stay hydrated.
Yeah, make sure you eat something too, because I think you're feeling a little lightheaded after that 28 point.
Dude, my lunch was crazy. I had a half a pound of grilled chicken on a sandwich with roasted red peppers, homemade chipotle aioli, and cheddar cheese. I had, I think it was like Sally Fields or Mrs. Fields or some kind of potato chip or what. It was really good. And then I had one of those bucked up protein drinks, the protein sodas. I felt great.
Protein soda?
Yeah, they're gas, dude. I love them. You can get them at ShopRite. They're really good.
Okay. All right. Yes.
Feeling fired up and proteined up, bro.
All right. So the good. New England has, I believe it's in the around 21st pass defense, averaging about 227 yards allowed per game through the air. And they've allowed about 18, I believe, passing touchdowns per Fox Sports. The problem, the Jets have the literal worst passing offense in the league. They average 142.9 passing yards per game, and Justin Fields averages 0.6 passing touchdowns per game. Now, on the flip side, Patriots have the number 1 rushing defense. They allow 79.2 yards a game, and they've only had, I think, 3 rushing touchdowns allowed in the season. The problem is that's the Jets' only strength on offense is that they can run the ball. I believe they have one of the, I don't know if it's a top 5, top 6 rushing offense. I think they said they average 141.8 yards a game. So your strength on offense is going up the number 1 rushing defense. And the only way that the Jets, I think, could even remotely upset the New England in some sort of dream world would be if Justin Fields has some magical passing game, which I know we've seen him throw for 280. I just don't think that's going to happen. I think it's just going to be I think they're going to try and run the ball because that's what they're good at. And I don't think it's going to work. And I think they're going to force him to throw the ball more. And I think that's when the errors and the turnovers and the issues are going to rise when you force a guy that is not good at throwing the football to throw the football a lot. So the little fan in me that cannot stand the New England Patriots is praying that this is a glorified trap game. But the realist in me is saying the Patriots are going to win 31-16. Which is a spread cover.
Kev?
The 49-19. It's going to get ugly. The Patriots are going to beat their franchise record. They're going to score 3 touchdowns in 51 seconds instead of 52. All pick 6, fumble, and it's going to get ugly. Matt, I'm sorry. tears will be shed. Happiness for me because it's going to be glorious, Matt, just because he's a Jets fan, and I assume that's what y'all do on Sundays or Thursdays in this case. So, yeah, it's going to be a bloodbath.
Call Matt Ozzy Osbourne. He has no more tears.
Yeah, it's gone. Yeah, and if this is just a blowout, then I want Quinn and Parker fired by morning. Those freaking kids.
Right.
Both.
Right, guy.
38-13 Patriots.
Oh, Jesus. Nathan, any optimism here?
For what?
Yeah, exactly. Nate.
Oh, the Jets? No, of course not. What the fudge? Theo's threw for 50-something yards on Sunday. I ain't watching. I don't know. I might not even watch this thing. For what?
It's our job.
Oh, my God.
No, it's not. Our job is to watch the Giants. That's our
We gotta
job.
watch all football.
No, for this show, your job is to watch this. For this show, your job is to watch this.
Hell no, I just put Gran Torino on. That's my first job or first order of business.
You're not getting that point back. I gave you a week.
That's fine. He's busy.
We're all
I'm not
busy.
going to
I
watch
watched
the
2
Patriots
movies
blow out
this
the
week.
Jets. Okay, tell you what. If I check the score and if it's within 10, which it probably won't be by halftime, then I'll put it on.
Okay.
Okay? All right, cool.
All right. Well,
pass.
ladies and gentlemen, it is that time for America's favorite segment besides Nate cursing. It's time for
What do we
Six Pack
curse? You're
presented
the
by our
cursor.
friends. No, actually, technically, Nate, you cursed most recently. You're the one who dropped the F-bomb in the first 30 seconds of the show.
Today?
I
Yes.
mean, I think if I remember right, I'm pretty sure Nate cursed on Tuesday on our show.
No.
You were
Nate,
close.
your mother hasn't even met me yet, and she's going to assume I'm the devil because of how much I've corrupted you.
Nah, you got to check the footage, sir. I don't cuss on this
We're going to
show.
go to the tape. Nate dropped an F-bomb on his introduction.
Replay
You
review.
know you did too. That's why you're not fighting anymore. You know you dropped an F-bomb in your intro.
Nah, it's okay. I probably did. I didn't even know. It's okay.
All right. All right. We're
Like,
going to
you just
start.
accept like, oh yeah, I probably did.
I'm not going to get fired.
get fired.
He does
if
too
not-
much for both. He does too much for this website and both shows. Nate's not unfireable, but Nate's offenses have to be like almost as bad as me and Matt's at this point.
You can suspend me, but then it's okay. I'll still be in the background. Suspended without pay.
All right. We're going down south. We're starting with Texas, Georgia. I did take Texas to cover on Kev's show. It was at +6. It was a nominee for an upset. Then they dropped the line because they always do that by Thursday. I swear to God, it's like they're colluding against me. I'm going to hate myself for doing this, but shout out to our friend of the show, Erica Renee Davis. I'm going Georgia Bulldogs. I don't know. I'm like, my brain hurts. Still think Texas will cover, but it's like Georgia 27, Texas 24. Kev, you're our college football expert here.
I feel like this is a lot of people are probably going to think this is a trap game. Texas has played much better as of late. Georgia, they've been good. They haven't quite looked as dominant as they have previously because they're not. I don't think Texas is a top 10 team based on how the rest of the country's doing, maybe, but based on how college football has looked previously, they're not a top 10 team. They have not played well enough to be a top 10 team. I think Georgia is going to – I don't think Georgia's going to blow them out, but also, unless you're Alabama, Georgia doesn't lose at home. It's going to be Georgia, and I think they're going to cover.
Fair. All right. Bry guy.
Yeah, give me the Dogs. They're at home. It just doesn't feel like they lose at home. I still don't trust Arch Manning either, so give me the Dogs.
Fun fact, Kevin, Brian is the rising star. He started off in last place for the first 4 weeks of the season. Also, he missed the first week of the season. He had to submit his picks like through text message, or he took Chris's picks actually, and still is running with it. He's only 2 behind Matt, and he's 3 ahead of me. It's crazy. Brian is the new rising star here.
Well, Brian does better than me. I was terrible at betting.
I know. I had
And
3 straight 3 years in a row. I won. I beat you and Savannah, you and Mark, and then you and Samir.
And here I am, 3 in a row.
Dynasty's fall, Bubba. Just ask the Chiefs. All right. Speaking of Matt, who you taking tonight?
Got the horns. I got to get the angle right. There we go. All right.
That's NC State. That's
I was
NC
gonna
State.
say that's them.
What am I?
There it is. That's the right way to do it.
This is NC State.
Oh, so it's just the. Oh,
Yeah.
I always thought it was a little. I'm thinking NWO, Nash and Hogan and everything. Anyways, all right. You got back-to-back consecutive 300 passing yard games with 3 touchdowns with Arch. Georgia's missing Jordan Hall for the year. They're going to have a tough time running the ball, but I'm going to take. I know it's not an upset. I'm just using it as because they're an underdog. I'm going to take Texas to upset Georgia through the air. And again, I know this
doesn't count, Maddie. It's under 3. It's under 6.
I just specified this.
Oh.
I just said I know it's not an upset, but I'm just going to say it because of the odd thing.
My brain hurt. I'm going to use this as my upset. My bad.
That was great.
I need sleep. Okay. It's been a long week.
That was awesome. Yeah, I'll take Texas. Why not?
If anybody else was Kevin was here, it wouldn't be as funny. But Kevin has seen me had some mental lapses in my day. That's why this is hilarious.
Jared, I think your entire life has been one never-ending mental lapse sometimes. Let's be honest.
I am a poster child for CTE, boys.
That might be Cam
You and Cam
Scott. He was
Scatterbo.
debating how to eat a taco on his live stream.
Some call him a modern-day philosopher.
He wanted to eat a taco like this. No one eats a taco like this.
That's like eating a Twix bar across the sides, too, man.
Exactly. Or Kit Kat bar without breaking it.
But if you eat the taco like this, your hands will keep the fillings in. If you eat it the normal way, which I'm not going to mind because it look like I'm putting something else in my mouth, they all fall out the end. So eating it like a sandwich, you can kind of keep the contents contained within the taco.
Yeah.
Cam Scatterbo might be a genius.
All right. Yeah, Nate.
Yep, that's my CTE running back for you right there, talking about tacos on the stream. Love that guy. I miss him so much. Tyron Tracy is not the same. Look, so Georgia, I'll do some research. I was talking with my friend Claudio actually about this. Georgia's defense ranks 114th in pressure rate and 90th in yards after catch. While Texas, all their receivers have double-digit depths of target on average. However, Georgia's getting better and better. Texas, they've been kind of all year. I mean, they're slowly getting back on track. But you know what? I trust Texas. Screw it. Give me Texas.
Kev, I think I saw stains in your shirt and this shirt from your wedding.
How did you get stains on your shirt at my wedding? What did you do?
Dude, it was like we had a pasta bar at your wedding, bro. I can't help it.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I literally just said screw it. I was so wasted by the night. I just had me and your brother and your father-in-law all had ties tied around our heads by the time we left the bar.
That's how you know you had a good time.
Oh, yeah. The three of us were just causing trouble the whole entire time. All right, moving on. Speaking of Kevin, I'm just going to say right here, roll Tide. Oklahoma's dead to me. They ruined the parlay for me like a month ago, and I'm still dead to me. So go roll Tide. I'm not even going to say the joke. Roll Tide, baby. Ty Simpson. Heisman candidate in my book.
This game is going to give me PTSD from last year. I'm not going to have a good time until Alabama pulls away, but I think they will pull away. The running, everyone's saying, well, nobody on Alabama can really run. They have trouble running the ball. It doesn't matter. They're winning all these games convincingly without a run game against good teams. They just beat 4 ranked teams in a row. Alabama is going to avenge last year. They're going to beat Oklahoma. And if anyone's unsure about that, a game like the South Carolina game last year, we lose that every time. We found a way to fight through it. We're going to beat Oklahoma, and it's not going to be particularly close.
All righty. Nathan.
Hi. All right. So, did you know that Bama is 5-0 straight up and against the spread at home this year? Fun fact,
Yes.
huh? And John Mateer has been ass, right?
Yes, he has.
Yes,
Thank
he has.
you. I feel vindicated right now.
Yeah, damn right. And guess what, Jared? Alabama has one of the best passing defenses in the country, allowing only 164.1 yards per game through the air, with more interceptions than touchdown passes allowed. So you know what that means? Give me the freaking Crimson Tide.
Hell
Rah.
yeah.
I almost
I
said the
thought
B
for a
word, but
minute.
yeah.
I thought Nate was going to give us like a Pat McAfee and just go right with the Sooners after all that. I'm not going to lie. Ohtani wins National League MVP.
Shocking.
Nice job, Cuzzo. Way to bring home for the Asians. Yes, sir. Two-way player, baby.
Who
Yes,
could have
sir.
saw that coming?
Woo!
Nate's
Extra rice for everybody. Yes, sir.
This is great. Sweet. Yeah, no, Kev, this happens weekly.
Yes, sir, it does.
I should have been here when the Giants signed Young Hoku. It was crazy.
Oh my god! Man. Hey, Cuzzo's still on the team.
They were so out of pocket when that happened.
And he made those kicks.
He did. Damn right, he did. Sure, they were 19 and 21 yards, but he still made them.
I mean, Goodell couldn't make those.
That is true. He cannot. He's on IR now, by the way.
Yeah.
For those don't know.
I'm gonna take Bama here. Materia has been wildly inconsistent. I'm not a fan. I think Bama covers, wins the whole 9. Give me the Crimson Tide.
Yeah, give me the Tide. I think DeBoer's had this game circled on his calendar for a while. He wants revenge.
He's like, these fools embarrassed me last year. I had Nick Saban living in my house for 6 months. It was not fun.
I wonder what that lady's doing that made that video where they're like, what would you do if you won the jackpot? They're like, I'd pay for Caleb DeBoer's buyout. I wonder what she's doing now.
I think still trying to win the lottery. The buyout Caleb DeBoer.
Not looking for his buyout, though. I
don't think so. Well, maybe. Who knows?
She's probably still thinking about Florida State.
Yeah, probably.
All right. Everyone picked this? Everyone pick? Brian, did you pick?
Yeah, Tide.
Matthew, you picked?
Yeah.
Okay, want to make sure because, I get roasted if I skip somebody. I swear to God. Going to the NFL. This game. Yeah. Broncos country. Let's ride. I mean, every time I pick against the Chiefs, they win. Every time I pick with the Chiefs, they lose. So you know what? I might as well make my heart feel happy here. Broncos country. Let's ride.
I don't know if I go second for NFL, so I'm just going to go.
Go.
It doesn't matter. None of this matters. The Chiefs are just going to be in the AFC Championship at the end of the year. The NFL wants them and wants Patrick Mahomes to get as close to Brady as possible so he can stop talking about Brady, so people stop thinking Brady's the GOAT. He wants the Chiefs to be good so people forget about the Patriots dynasty. So it's going to be the Chiefs.
Kev, I explained that theory to my girlfriend once. It took me. I quoted you twice. I call it the Kevin Langley Patriots theory.
Yeah. No, he wants
get it patent, buddy. Get it patent because honestly, it makes sense.
Yeah. So just pick the Chiefs.
Yeah, I mean, I want the Broncos to win more than anything in this game, and Bo Nix was just horrendous last week against Geno Smith's Raiders. I don't know what that was. I feel more comfortable.
That's why.
Well, we'll see what happens tonight. But I think I got the Chiefs. I got the Chiefs taking the Broncos in this one. Like Kevin said, they're going to be in the championship game regardless. They're going to need a couple more wins to get there, so it's going to be this week.
Yeah, give me the Chiefs. I can't trust the Broncos after last Thursday. If you can't beat up on the Raiders, how can you beat the Chiefs?
All right.
You sure are.
Well,
Nathan.
You sure are. Did you know? Sorry.
Oh boy.
This is fun. Patrick Mahomes is 15-2 following a loss in the regular season. And historically, after a loss and a bye week, Mahomes is really, 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 really good. And so are the Chiefs.
Also
Mahomes really good.
Plus, Denver's offense is atrocious, actually. They are 18th in EPA, 19th in offensive DVOA, and 28th in success rate, and 19th in yards per play. You know what that means? Their offense is
WTF does that all mean? You're just using acronyms, WTF.
There's a lot of acronyms.
Hey, if you don't know what it is, look it up.
What the hell is it? Like, what in the corporate America did you just wrangle out to me there, buddy?
Offensive statistics stuff. It doesn't matter. Chiefs are going to win.
Deal with this.
Listen, we're not trying to isolate our newer listeners who do not know every single isometric, geometric, and plyometric thing you say. All right.
Come on. They know football. We all know football.
We should know football. They don't know that much football.
We should always assume anyone that listens knows a lot about
football. Second religion to me. I don't even know what the hell you were talking about for 2 seconds.
Oh, it's okay.
This is like Samir with the ex-Woba conversation that went for an hour. Like, it doesn't effing matter. If he gets out, who gives a shit?
Just know, in simple terms, Denver's offense is ass. Chiefs should take care of business.
We knew that without the acronyms.
Their defense is disgusting, and Sean Payton knows how to scheme with a bad quarterback. I still feel vindicated that Bo Nix is average at best. Kevin, thank you for that.
No problem.
Kevin started the movement.
No, Kevin started the movement, and I kind of co-opted it and slapped the turbocharger on it and sent it for a ride.
He was always going to be a high floor, low ceiling guy. He's 35 years old coming into the league. How much more development can he do?
You're so right. You're so right.
True.
All right. Everyone go.
What do you think of Tyler Shough, Kev? That's the real question.
You mean our boy Chris Lipoff?
Yeah.
Tyler Shough is 90 coming into the league. What development is he going to do?
Tyler Shough was older than every grad. When they played Miami last year, I think there was a stat. Tyler Shough was older than every grad assistant on Miami's staff last year.
You could say he has a Shough. Get it?
Yet somehow younger.
Whoa, Nate Fox. Now you're done.
Like a Miami fan is not talking about college players, athletes. When you had Cam McCormick's, I don't even want to call him geriatric, octogenarian ass rolling out there every single week.
Should we tell Brian the story of how Cam McCormick hates my guts? At least he did for that one thing.
Let's get through the rest of this.
All right, we'll tell Brian that after. By the way, Nate's penalty box, even though I deleted it, for some reason the thing was deleted, is printed by our friends over at Righteous Felon. Promo code Belly for 15% off your purchase at checkout. They are official sponsor of every shenanigan Nate gets into, whether it's Dark Side Nate, where he rants about the Giants for 20 minutes, or when Nate gets sent to his penalty box, which is right now. Nate, you're free to come back now, sir.
Rah!
How's Righteous Felon feel about that?
Huh?
Righteous Felon? Well, we thought it was pretty funny since Nate's the one that gets sent to jail and sent to podcast jail for 20 minutes.
Yeah,
it's okay. On Tuesdays we got it, or on Mondays we have to be like restricted and stuff, so I gotta watch what I say. But Thursdays just Oh, we don't have time to do the little like guess if it's a. Remember how like past couple of weeks we were like, oh, guess the player or guess the whatever.
I mean we can we'll save it for next week.
For next week, I ain't ready.
This show, I went on a 15-minute rant how Diana Rossini was evil and that she should lose. She should be ashamed of herself. But that kind of took away from the are they a long snapper or whatever game we're going to play today.
Yeah, today was going to be athletic trainers, but it's fine.
What the shit, Nate? Nobody knows who that is.
Hey, then you figure, study it up. Ours is
who's studying athletic trainers?
Me.
The Giants had an athletic trainer for the same guy from like 1940 to like 2007. It was the same guy.
Ours
the Giants athletic trainer might have an oxygen tank next to him just for him. All right. Rams Seahawks. I know Kev's time's precious here. I'm going to start off quickly. Give me the Sea Chickens all day, every day. I am a big believer in Sam Darnold, JSN, and that offense. They score points. And also, I'm really getting sick and tired of everyone blowing gas up the Rams skirt. Like, dude, no, they're not that good. They are not that good of a football team. I watched them blow a 19-point lead to the most infighting offense that Philadelphia's ever had. I've watched them almost lose to multiple bad teams this year. The Seahawks are going to put them in their place. Sam Darnold is not Geno Smith, which is a really weird sentence I never thought would come out of my mouth. But you know what? Give me the Seahawks to smoke them. I'm not feeling this right now. I'm sick of the Rams, like, everyone gassing them up. We do this every damn year, and then they disappoint us in the playoffs. Or they say, or Sean McVay whines like a little baby, goes, "Oh my God, we almost beat them. We would have won the Super Bowl if we beat Philly." It's like you said that when you guys lost to the Rams. I mean, the Lions. It doesn't matter. You had your 1 year of fun, and now you're mediocre. It's okay, Sean. Go home to your beautiful wife and your family. You're considered a football genius, but the game's passed you by. You're now like everyone else. So give me the Seahawks to beat that annoying little whiner of a head coach in the Rams. And I don't like Sean McVay. If you guys couldn't figure that out by now.
Okay, you got to pick one to be friends with, LaFleur or McVay.
McVay, because I think he's smart.
Okay.
I want to kick LaFleur.
McVay's also hotter.
I want to throw a beer can at LaFleur every time he bitches and moans about the tush push, but then he doesn't.
Right, Kev? Oh, shit. All right.
Take it how you will.
Call it no Diddy.
Yeah, I stand by it.
McVay's also in LA. Like, I'd rather go hang out with him in LA than LaFleur in Green Bay.
Can I get a medevac out of LA afterward? Like, holy hell.
Of course, yeah.
You'd rather hang out with McVay than be in Green Bay. That's a bar, Brian. Hell yeah. That's a bar. Hang out with McVay than be in Green Bay.
God. All right, Nate, you're the one who can't stop talking, so you're picking next. Rams or Seahawks?
I think I had too much energy drinks later. I don't know what I had earlier. I'll keep it short. Just give me Seattle.
Okay. Brad guy?
Yeah, give me the Hawks. I think they'll beat up on the Rams.
It's the Sea Chickens. We've
No,
talked about this. No, stop it, Nate. No, that's the Carolina.
That's what you called them like 3
No, I
weeks
call
ago.
them the Sea Chickens. This goes back to when Kevin was my co-host. When they'd screw me over in a parlay, I called them the Sea Chickens.
I swear you called them Seacocks one time. I don't know what it was.
The what?
The Seacocks. I swear to Bob. No? All right.
Moving on, Matt, who you taking?
I'm just going to be different here. I'm going to go the Rams. Just to be that guy.
Because the guy who's behind you and the other guy who's behind you are both taking the Rams. Makes sense. I mean, the Seahawks. And our guest.
I'll take the Rams. McVay's dreamy. I don't know. I don't really have any care for this. I don't trust Sam Darnold, but he is proving me wrong for the best of years. So I'll just find some other reason not to give him respect and say McVay's a dreamboat. So I'll go roll with him.
I agree with Kev on this one.
Oh my God, I love it. I love how Instagram's new update. They made me have to drop our live stream and I have to restart it. I'm like, you guys are the worst. But
next time Kevin's on, we should do top 5 handsome looking athletes, number 1, and then or coaches or people.
I think it was like probably 5 or 6 years ago now. I wrote the hottest college football quarterbacks and broke it down by conference and be like, here's the hottest for the ACC, here's the hottest for the Pac-12, here's the hottest for the Big. It just broke it down that way.
Can we bring that back? That sounds awesome.
You know what the best part? You know what the best part
at the time?
Yeah, well, that was a no-brainer. So
Keeps why I wrote it.
Kevin's just man crushing for Sam Hartman the entire time.
He's also a dreamboat. He should go to LA and just hang out with Sean McVay.
Be like the assistant quarterback. Be like the assistant quarterback coach, whatever. We're back live on Instagram. I apologize for those who are watching there.
Jackson Dart's a dreamboat too. I tell you that much. Right. That's my
I'm
quarterback.
so sick of this Luke Skywalker, the Anakin Skywalker BS. Like Darth Vader took a shot to the head. Moving on. I actually made a call to the bullpen for this game because I was literally flipping a coin before the game how to pick this. So I called up my dear girlfriend. I said, listen, you know what? I'm having you pick this one because I give up. I'm done. She's 4-3 so far in picks, so not bad. I literally was flipping a coin who I was going to pick, and I'm like, hey, who am I taking here? Bills or Bucs? She goes, Bills. So we're with my lady here. We're going to the Buffalo Bills. And thinking about it, it kind of makes sense. They're not going to lose 2 straight. They looked awful against Miami. That was pathetic. I don't know if it was like New England Patriots syndrome where they go down to Miami and look like garbage. Either way, just gross, nasty, disgusting display of athletic talent there. And the Buccaneers look like an infirmary out there trying to field a team. So no Bucky Irving, no Mike Evans, no problems. Give me Buffalo to win. They're not going to cover though. Like the Bucs will probably get this down to like trying to get in the field goal range or close to it. So give me Bucs to cover, Bills to win. Kev.
I agree with you on the Bills winning. I think they're not going to put up that performance like they did in Miami last week and not try to completely turn around. They probably had a hell week in practice. I think the Bills will cover. Just like northern teams struggle to go down to Miami, I think Miami team or Florida teams struggle going up to the north. It's starting to get cold in Buffalo. It's starting to snow in Buffalo. Expect it to be not a fun time for the Bucs or the Bills, and the Bills seem to thrive in that. So give me Buffalo to cover.
Yeah, what you both said. Take what you both said, combine it. That's the same exact thing. I don't need to regurgitate it. I don't think the Bills lose twice in a row in an embarrassing fashion. So give me the Bills to win.
I think this is going to be a game. Whoever's the ball last, I'm gonna pivot. Give me the Bucs plus 5.5.
Bills.
Okay.
I'll lone wolf it.
Cool. Bryce, Brian, aren't you like 2-1 lone wolfing this year, by the way?
Maybe.
Something in my brain is like just telling me you're like 2-1 or like 3-1 lone wolfing this year.
He's only behind by Matt by 2 points. Rob.
All right. Moving on. Everyone knows this game was coming.
Why do you do this to yourself every week? Like, do you have
I
to
don't
choose
know.
teams like, every
Okay,
time? Like,
it's literally the game of the freaking weekend. I don't know what you want me to tell you. Everyone knows where I'm going. I'm not playing no effing Rocky music or like some Meek Mill or Freeway or insert every Philly artist here. I will say this though. The Philadelphia Eagles defense with the addition of Jalen Phillips, which, by the way, Kev, you should have seen the cartwheels I was doing when we got a Miami guy playing for the Eagles. I was just doing like high steps. It makes your boy Jahad Campbell just such more of a deadly linebacker because he doesn't have to worry about taking a double team every time he tries to scrape into the hole. I love it for Jalen Carter. I love it for Nolan Smith. I love it for Brandon Graham's geriatric ass who keeps coming back. Dude, that defense was that front seven was so good against Green Bay. They made Adoree Jackson like a competent corner, and Jared Goff has tended to struggle against very good pass rushes. And I know for a fact Kevin Patullo was pulled into a meeting today with Big Dom and Jeffrey Lurie, and was basically told, "You got to get our star receiver the ball. This is bullshit." So, that being said, take the AJ Brown over on yards and run with the Eagles on this one. I think the Lions are going to keep it close for a while. I think the problem is, the Lions are more prone to mistakes than Philly is, and that is where they will lose. You saw it happen against Minnesota 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, where Minnesota just made them make bad mistakes, and it's going to pay off. And so Jared Goff, who has made mistakes in the past but has been bailed out by his kicker, I don't think he'll be as lucky against Philadelphia, whose roster looks better and better each week. So give me Philly here. Matt?
So Eagles rush defense, looking at Fox Sports, they're around 19th. They give up about 118.6 a game, 11 touchdowns on the year. I think there's going to be a pretty big game from Gibbs and Montgomery combo right there. So I'm going to take the Lions to win. Nothing personal, just trying to be a little different, but I'm going to take the Lions to win. Whoever loses, I could see the cover happening, but I'm going to take the Lions on this one.
I will say, look at the difference when they had Nolan Smith and Jalen Phillips in the lineup, which is without. But, we'll see. The game will be the indicator because they kept Josh Jacobs under 70 yards, and his touchdown was kind of just him being a superhuman. But, Kev.
I said in a comment on one of your videos for last week's Eagles game, take the Eagles more often than not. You're going to make some money. I'm just going to keep going with that. It is diva receiver versus diva receiver. Two different kinds of diva. A.J. Brown wants the ball. Jameson Williams wants to wear hats that have the word sex on them that have to be blurred out. It's incredible. Give me the guy who reads on the sidelines and wants to get the ball. I love JMO, but I'm just going to go with the Eagles to be consistent.
Bry guy.
Give me the Lions. I just trust them.
All right. Nathan.
Hi.
Hi.
How's it going? Nah, I don't know. Monday night was kind of.
Don't buy into the hype, Nate.
Did we all go Philly?
No. Me and Kev, the only ones who were Philly.
Oh, so Brian and Matt believe in Detroit.
You were the tiebreaker. No pressure.
Yeah.
There's only one right answer.
Nate, go Detroit. You won't.
Nah, I'll stay on the safe side.
All a tie. Go for a tie.
Oh my God! Yes, you're right. Tie.
Nate, if you go for a tie and it doesn't end in a tie, you lose 2 points.
Oh hell no! Never mind. I'm already behind as it is. Now give me the Philadelphia Eagles, man. I'm behind by 7 to Matt. I can't pick the same as him. Give me the Eagles.
Some Giants fan you are.
I don't give two fudges. My team is 2-8.
Brian, your season of being petty is now over. You guys are just out here for the fun and the memes.
Our team
yeah, I know.
Our team is 2-8
on Sunday. Yeah,
we must respect the teams that are in front of us. Unfortunately,
they flipped that line. I was gonna take Clemson over Louisville as my upset pick, but they pushed the line down just over. I'm so mad. It was originally, I believe, at 3.5. Which, if you follow the lining Friday ACC, Clemson's gonna win. That's almost like a lock guarantee. So I'm up for nobody took an upset, obviously in the 6-pack because there was no one's qualifying. So boys, we're all taking upsets this week. Congratulations.
Ooh, yeah. Can I go first?
Sure, buddy.
Sure.
You need Germany over Luxembourg.
Stop. Go away.
Why not?
Only Hector and Chris are allowed to make those jokes.
Oh, why not? I can bet on soccer. I played soccer when I was a kid.
Congratulations. So did every other American under the age
Everyone
of
does
5.
when they're 4 years old.
I don't know. Yeah. No,
I mean, you could take the Giants over Green Bay.
Hell no. No, thank you. What do I look like?
I don't know. Jameis at home.
No, thanks. I'd rather enjoy my team win in peace.
Give
me Georgia State 7.5 at home over Marshall.
All right. Matthew.
I am going to go with Michigan State plus 7.5 at home against Penn.
All right. Brad guy.
Give me Iowa plus 6.5 over USC.
Ooh, he's getting a little saucy there. You know what? Screw it. Give me the New York Giants over the Green Bay Packers. I'm just like, Jameis at home. The Packers defense is good, but it's not Jameis proof, and that's the best part. It's like that TikTok line. How did you get through the front door? The outer defense is impenetrable. We used it was open, as it was Jameis. Like, that's how it's going to end up happening. Jameis Winston will end up somehow winning this game, and we're going to get some memes about it. I'm with it. So yeah, give me Jameis and the Packers. Listen, I have been plotting on the Packers' downfall. Like, shout out to my man, depressed Cowboys fan. It's a hate watch. I'm hate watching just because I want to see the Giants do something for America. If I have to hear one more time that Jordan Love is the quarterback that was promised, I'm going to lose my shit. Because fundamentally, he drives me insane. And watching him try to evaluate a defense is even worse. So, yeah, give me the Packers as my upset pick. Kevin, you get an upset and a gimme because you're the guest, pal.
Oh, I was not prepared to give me a gimme because I know how this works after being on the show for 5 years. So my gimme, I'll just take Ohio State over UCLA 31.5. My upset, it's just the first thing I thought of. My upset, I'm going to take a team. The past 2 weeks, they've knocked off a top 10 team. They've had a bye. They're going against a team that doesn't really like holding on to the football when they're on offense. Even if they're up late with this coach, you're never out because he refuses to kneel it out. NC State, 16.5-point dogs against the U. I just got a feeling. Their season's done. They're just here to play upset. They're here to play spoiler. So give me the Wolfpack, baby. Bye, Jared.
Wait, why did he disappear?
Just utter disappointment from Kevin. Utter disappointment in Kevin.
What's wrong with the Wolfpack? I'm confused.
They're playing my damn Hurricanes.
Oh, the NC State Wolfpack. Got it. Well, I wouldn't trust. I don't trust Carson Big. I don't trust Carson Big either. So honestly, I don't blame Kevin.
I don't either. I'm just waiting for us to get Lenora Sellers.
True. You sent me that TikTok. I'm very excited for you, boss. If you get Lenora Sellers,
dude, free Lenora Sellers, man, get him off that freaking roster. South Carolina is a time bomb mixed with gasoline, mixed with a melting tire fire. Yeah, I don't know what happened to the Cox, man.
If we had gimmies, I was doing Texas A&M over South Carolina.
Sing the song.
Stop it, Nate. That's a cult. That's a cult song.
It's a catchy song. You gotta sing it
because it's a cult, Nate.
That's fine. Wait, who the Tigers play, Matt? Who do we got this week in?
Arkansas.
It's easy dubs. What the heck? Put us in the playoff for real. Gosh damn it.
Yeah. Okay, Nate.
Oh, come on, bro. Give us the 12th seed. We'll run him through.
I'm shocked he says this. Like, Nathan, I love the ballsiness, brother, but like,
I'm feeling great today. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I know you are, buddy, because you got about 800 milligrams of caffeine running through your butt. But like, I don't know what to tell you.
Because you're having some Angel Heaven D, whatever Jared's having whiskey. You're probably having a cup right now.
Yes, sir. It's in this bottle right here.
That's clear, Nate.
That's probably straight moonshine, like Everclear 100 right there.
You go blind if you drink that.
It smells like it too.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been the 7-year anniversary of the Korner Booth Podcast. We celebrate in big fashion with our boy Kev. Kev, where can we find you and our boy? I just removed Kevin. My bad, Kev. Wrong button. Kev.
You're really
Nate,
upset
bring
about
back.
that NC State pick.
All right, I was gonna try to make. I was my mouse was a little off. Kev, where can we find you and our boy Kieran and everything else tailgate?
You can find us at Quad Tailgate on most platforms except Facebook. That's just Tailgate in the Quad. We get into a lot of shenanigans. Still no Kieran next week. He is still busy, but we're going to find another guest. Maybe it'll be Jared again. Who knows? But yeah, at Quad Tailgate, you can follow me at Belly Up Kev everywhere else, or everywhere too. I sometimes tweet interesting things, but it's mostly just going to be college football and Boston related, so maybe don't.
He's always a fun follow. It keeps me up to date on Boston sports. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that wraps it up for us. You can find Brian and Nate, All Things 3rd and 10. They dropped an episode on Tuesday for 3rd and 10. Then you dropped one today, right?
Yes, sir. With Vince. That was fun.
Yeah, Vince.
Shout out to Vince.
Fun with us.
All right. And, of course, you can find me, Matt, and Nate, All Things Korner Booth Pod, live on Mondays at 6:30. I think for the rest of the football season, we're going to try to do 6:30 shows because it just works out better and we're not cutting into the game. So we might, for at least the foreseeable future, I think at least until the end of the regular season, we'll run all of our shows at 6:30. Maybe in January we'll go back to 7, but it just is more convenient because now Matt's got 10, 15 minutes to go get himself ready for Jets Patriots.
It's not much.
And obviously some of us who have to travel to go watch the game like I do, we actually can get on the road and be there at a reasonable time. With that being said, folks, have a great weekend. Shout out to our sponsors, Knips.com, the sponsor of the six-pack. Promo code BELLYUP20 for 20% off your purchase at checkout. As a former dipper myself, it is the best alternative on the market, bar none. Check them out right now. You can go to their website. They got a bunch of different flavors and a bunch of different varieties. It's very cool. Of course, you have our friends over at SeatGeek, the best ticketing app on the planet. Check them out. The initial promo code is BELLYUPSports for $20 off your first initial purchase. Some restrictions may apply. Make sure it is your first purchase or else the promo code won't work. And, of course, our friends over at Righteous Felon, official sponsor of every shenanigan Nate gets into. Promo code BELLYUP for 15% off. And check out the best meat snacks in the market. Boys, I keep seeing their stuff everywhere. Their new meat stick snacks came out. The street taco flavors, phenomenal. So, very good there. Check it out. That's it. That's all, folks. Have a good weekend. Thanks for 7 years, guys. Appreciate y'all.